Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra Solomon and you have found my fragrance channel. For a while ago I did a video of 7 hot summer perfumes for women, and today I have my friend Rotten Rebel with me. And he is an expert when it comes to fragrances. So of course I wanted to let you know, and I wanted to know what he thought about the fragrances that I chose.
Cool, looking forward to it.
Yes, so you are going to smell them out and say what you think, and then give them a rating from 1 to 5.
Okay, nice.
So are you ready to start?
Yes, let's do this.
Yeah. So the first one we are going to try is Prada Candy Kiss Gloss.
Nice.
And this actually was one that I bought and was surprised because I was aiming for another one. So I tried a fragrance out in the store, I got the box, I went home and it was a different one.
Okay, but I like it. I think it was a good mistake.
Yeah, I think so.
It smells like something sweet and maybe something fruity or slightly floral. It's not a floral scent, but something, a hint of that. And maybe like musk or something in the base. I really enjoy it. I think it's a good one.
Okay, that's so fun. It's actually one of my favorites, and it does have cherries and almonds, and I like them both in fragrances. Some think that the cherries in this one is synthetic, but I mean, many things in fragrances are synthetic. I think it smells wonderful, and that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, true.
So if you were to give this one a rating?
I think it's maybe 3.5 or 3.75 if I can give that kind of score.
Yeah, of course.
So pretty good. I don't think it's like stellar, but it's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, so 3.75.
And I don't think you can go wrong with this one. I think most guys and women are going to think it's a good one. I mean, it's sweet, but it's not overly sweet or anything.
No.
So it's a good one, a good buy.
Now I have 2 from the Prada candy line, and I think I might end up with more of them because I like them both.
Yeah, this one was a good one.
So 3.75 for Prada Candy Kiss Gloss. Next up we have one of the best from Dior, I think, and that is Rouge Trafalgar.
Yeah,
and this is not the first time you smell this one.
No. So I have it as well. I think I can't remember all the notes, but it's basically fruity and sort of a berry-like.
Yes.
And to me, it's something that is fruity sweet, but in a sort of a light way. I don't feel that this one is heavy in any way, which some fruity fragrances can be. And I really enjoy it. I think it's a fantastic fragrance, fantastic perfume, and I love using it for layering.
Yes.
But yeah, I really enjoy this one, and
so I would say this is very berry and sweet, but not heavy.
So this one, at least like 4.5.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the perfect fragrance, but it's really nice, and I can't imagine anyone sort of disliking this one. No.
So 4.5 for Rouge Trafalgar from Dior. And next up we have Gucci Guilty Absolute Parfum, and this is one of my absolute favorites.
Yeah. And I believe I was the one that recommended you to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is. It's so good. I can't remember everything that is in it, but I believe that there are fruity notes.
Yes.
I think there is something musky or something in it, and I believe there's also berries in it, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, there is berries. There is cassis, and I think the cassis is quite prominent in a very good way. I can really pick it up very, very good. And I think it just smells wonderful.
Yeah.
I do think that this may also contain some leathery notes.
Okay.
Leather or woody notes.
I don't pick up that much of the leather, but...
So it is a berry fragrance, but it has a depth that is really good.
Yeah. I always enjoy this one from its release, and this one gets maybe 4.25 or 4.5. I think this one is a really awesome release, and yeah, like a must if you enjoy sort of a fruity fragrances that are sort of a sweet with like a berry like side, and then you are most likely going to love this one. I really enjoy it, and I think if you are a woman and are going on a date or just want to smell good like anytime, anywhere, then you can put this one on and you are going to smell fantastic.
Yeah, I use it for every occasion. There is not one occasion that this isn't perfect.
Now you actually use it quite a bit.
Yeah, I know.
And you bought it
quite
like
stressed about
a
that.
month ago, right?
Yeah.
So this is a
And
good
the thing
dent.
is that this is one that smells good immediately when you spray it on. So when I have this on, I go spraying it on a couple of times during the days. Maybe I don't need to because the longevity is quite okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. But I just like the smell of it, so I spray it on so many times. So
yeah, that's a good one.
if you were to decide on 425 or 450.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 425.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 425 for Gucci Guilty Absolute Parfum.
Yeah.
And now we have one that I think that you haven't smelled so many times, and
No.
that is Pink Coral from Armaf Niche.
Okay.
So here you go.
Do you know what the notes are on this one? I gotta reapply some.
Yeah, but I have completely forgot. Some grapefruit, I think.
Yeah. So it's like a citrusy or something top. And maybe like a musky base or something.
Yeah, I think there is some white musk in it and some citrus grapefruit.
I like it, but I just sprayed something on, and it could be that my nose just doesn't pick this one up as good as the rest in this list. But I can't, it's not sort of a strong enough for me to pick up all the different nuances. Or maybe it's just this, maybe this is the way it is.
Yeah, I think this is the way it is. I have used it a couple of times, and every time I use it I need to spray it on a couple of times during the day because the longevity isn't so good.
Okay.
However, this is one from Armaf, and Armaf fragrances are almost never expensive, so you really can afford to spray it on. But I do wish, because the scent is really good, so I would like to smell more of it, so I wish that it was stronger.
To my nose, this is not a complicated scent. It feels like it has a few well-selected notes, and it's not strong, but when you pick it up, when you actually pick it up, then it's quite nice.
Yeah.
And I sort of think that maybe this one shouldn't be strong because it's kind of nice the way it is.
Yeah.
So this is one you could put on for any sort of occasion, and pretty much everyone, if they pick it up, are going to enjoy it. But I can't really give it that high of a score because it's not, it's gonna be hard for people to pick it up.
Yeah.
And also I don't feel, even though I enjoy the scent, I don't feel it's that sort of a crazy unique. So maybe 3.5.
Okay, so 3.5 for Armaf Niche Pink Coral. And next up we have another one that you recommended to me, but I actually, as I quite often do, bought the wrong one. So I bought the one that's called Divine Decadence from Marc Jacobs, but you recommended me Decadence.
Yeah, the original. Yeah.
But however, this is still good.
Okay,
so
cool.
Tell me what you think.
This is like a bit different. I'm sort of curious on the notes on this one.
Should I pick them up?
But I can say straight away that I don't think this one is a favorite of mine. I am going to try and reapply it. I guess we should mention that we sprayed these on like 5 or 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So what I am smelling is the dry down. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but there's something about this that I'm not that fond of.
No, there is something about it that makes it quite heavy, and it's something that takes over.
Yeah.
So I had this for quite a while, and I haven't used it so much because I am not in love with it, but I think it's a really good one when I'm in the right mood for it. Yeah.
I mean, it's not bad, but I'm sort of curious on what that thing is, what note it is. But if I have to give this one a score, I'm gonna give it like a 3. It's not bad, but I don't think it's something that is amazing. And if I would be go on a date with someone and she would have this one on, I don't think I would be that impressed by the scent anyway.
Yeah.
So she would have to compensate with her personality.
Yeah, I'm happy you said that, because that was quite harsh.
But yeah, that's
so a 3 for Divine Decadence from Marc Jacobs.
yeah.
And next up we have one that I know that you have been going a little bit on and off with. So it's Girl of Now from Elie Saab.
Is that the original?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and I could be wrong, but this is yet another one that I did recommend you like way back.
Yeah.
And I really like it. I do. I do remember that maybe the last time I smelled it, or the time before. I mean, there was a reason why I recommended it to you, because I really enjoyed it. But there was one time that you sprayed it on, and I really sort of it didn't click with me.
No, exactly.
But to me now.
So I was like, hey, you recommended me this, and now you're telling me you don't like it.
But to me now, it smells. It has a sweet side, and maybe there's musk in it as well. And it smells really sort of sweet, but not overly sweet. And it smells sweet in a sort of a light and fluffy way.
Yeah.
And I really love scents that are sort of fluffy. So I like it. Do you know if there's vanilla or something in it?
Yes, this is a vanilla fragrance, and it's also on my vanilla top list that I can link to above.
Yeah, this one is really good.
So now you like it again.
Yeah.
Happy to hear that.
And I'm happy that I recommended it to you and that you actually bought it.
Yeah.
This one is, if I would be on a date with someone and they would have this one on, I would be like, yummy. This is really nice, and I am going to give it maybe 4. Or I guess I shouldn't say maybe. I'm just gonna say like 1. So this is a strong 4. Okay. I really enjoy it. I don't think anyone is going to think that it smells bad. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet, and I love that sort of a light and fluffiness of it. So yeah, this is like highly recommended.
Oh, great.
And you should probably get your hands on the different flankers.
Yeah, and
because there's a ton of flankers on it.
I'm about to finish this, so I might actually need to buy a couple soon. So 4 for Girl of Now from Elie Saab. And next up we have one of your favorite brands.
Okay, which one is it?
Maybe not. But it's one of my favorite brands, and have been for a long while.
Okay.
So this is Fever from Jimmy Choo.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I've been giving Jimmy Choo a hard time because I mean, the few times that I smelled any of the fragrances from that brand, they can sometimes be nice, but sometimes they feel so generic and a bit boring. and most of them have terrible performance. So it's one of those brands that I just discarded like years ago, and I never looked back. But this one is kind of nice. What's the performance on this one? Is it good?
I think the performance is quite good. It's not one of the best ones I have when it comes to performance, but definitely good. And I think it contains plum. No, I know that it contains plum. And plum is something that I really appreciate in fragrances. So if you like plum fragrances, maybe this one is something you should try.
I think this is pretty good one. But much like, I can't remember which one, the Armaf one, the sort of a sillage doesn't seem to be that good. So I just sprayed it on.
I spray on a lot when I
you
use
do?
it. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, my rating could have been quite different if this would have been amped up.
Yeah.
So it feels like it's a pretty solid release, but I can't pick it up that much.
Okay.
I really sort of got to dig my nose in it, but I mean, I think the scent is above average, so maybe 3.5. Maybe that score would have been higher if it would have been a bit stronger, but quite nice. But I'm not sure if I would be a woman, I'm not sure I would buy it, because I have a hard time believing people can actually pick this one up on you if you spray it on. But you actually seem to love it, because it's almost empty.
This is one that I really like, and every time I have this on, I actually do get compliments. So I guess I spray enough for them to notice. So this is a compliment getter.
Okay, cool.
So then we had, was it 3.5?
Yeah.
3.5 for Jimmy Choo Fever. So I asked...
Okay. Let's do this.
So I asked Rotten Rebel to pick out his favorites of the 7. So tell us which one comes on third place.
So third place is like a joint one, and it's a Girl of Now from Elie Saab and Prada Candy Kiss. Okay. And I think I prefer Elie Saab's. I can't remember the score I gave, but I actually think I prefer Elie Saab's over Prada. But in a way, they sort of remind me of each other, but they are different. But yeah, so these are sort of a shared third place. Second place is Gucci Guilty Absolute Parfum. This is such a yummy, berry, fruity, sweet fragrance that I love this one. And then on the in first place, Rouge Trafalgar. This is like a truly well-made, luxurious, sweet fruity fragrance. And I mean, you can really tell that this one is a Dior. It truly separates from all the sort of a different fruity, sweet fragrances out there. You will smell like no one else when you have it on, and I just love this one. And if you haven't tried using this one for layering, then I can highly recommend you to do so. So yeah, number 1, number 2, and shared number 3, these two.
Yeah. So that was it for this video. If you haven't already found Rotten Rebel, head on to his channel and subscribe and find all the great videos that is there. I will put a link to his profile in the description.
And make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe Sandra Solomon, and don't forget to hit her notification bell, because that makes her happy. And I guess we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, and the last thing, if you have a favorite out of these 7, tell us in the comments. I want to know. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.